So welcome to Totality 2024, Moments of Adventure. Leanna, Dale, we went to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, stayed at Beavers Bend State Park to see the totality of the Eclipse of 2024.
But let me just say, I think it was worth it. Like, we were a little iffy coming. We weren't sure, it's kind of silly to go for the Eclipse. We were wrong.
Yeah, everybody's seen pictures of an eclipse before, and those of us my age remember getting a little cardboard box out with a pinhole and looking up at the sun, but you got to be there in person.
Yeah.
It's a completely different experience, and I was a naysayer, I will admit, but even if we didn't do the Eclipse, Beavers Bend, Broken Bow, Hochatown, it was a good time.
So we stayed at the state park. We stayed in Cypress Campground, which is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's super treed, which is bad for Starlink, but it's so pretty. Most of the sites have a concrete picnic table. This one happens to have a wood one. I see a wood one across the way. There is a fire ring and a gravel path. It's pretty level. Power and water. This is one. We're in site 2, which we used to have all this water here until we had a rainstorm last night. So now we're flooded. Not really flooded, but there's water. Cypress is very treed, which is nice if you like trees.
Or if you're going to come in the summer.
Or in the summer. Not nice if you need to see the sky.
Yeah. The Cypress campground is also a little bit smaller sites. Dirt driveway.
If you want a little isolation, go to the Cypress campground. Or Acorn Loop is also kind of cool. If I were to go again, I think I would try to get into Buckeye Loop because it's right on the river. We are at the Buckeye dump station, which our friend Dan took personal offense to. But don't worry, Buckeye Nation. You also have one of the better campgrounds. This is the Buckeye Campground. It's long and narrow, and there are sites in the middle facing both directions. The best sites are along the river. I'm going to walk down here. Again, you can't get in the river, but these sites are beautiful. And I think with the tree situation, Starlink might work better here. They do have full hookups here too, and concrete pads. The downside to also having the river there and the power plant is that there is this alarm they sound whenever they release water, which is at least once a day. It sounds kind of like a tornado siren, if you've ever heard that. It's very loud. It's very obnoxious, especially when it's going off at 10:30 at night.
Yeah, or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Now, that only happened once. This is the dam.
It's a dam?
Dam.
So we're on the south side of Broken Bow Lake, and I guess this is a hydroelectric. Look
like a normal hydroelectric power thing, which is cool, but they keep blowing this whistle or siren, and then they say it's opening the dam, which I assume is this.
I wonder if there's another one further down.
Maybe. There is a pathway that keeps going. You can go check it out. Toby, you don't need to go over there.
Cool.
So it is pretty.
It is.
Even these like moss-covered rocks are really cool. So that's the alarm sounding is not great. Tons of hiking in Beavers Bend. We got to see some waterfalls, which is my favorite.
Yeah, the hiking trail's very, well, I say very well mapped, but several maps didn't match each other. And then when you got on the trail, the marked map or the marked trail wasn't too well marked.
We don't know what trail we're on.
We're on the Forest Heritage something.
Tree trail.
We're lost.
Oh,
We're really not.
we'll go around. Dan says we're not
Dan
lost.
says we're not lost.
We're like at the mall. Just like there's 1,000 other people
True.
walking around here.
Dan's been through some stuff though. We haven't.
If you want
And it's
You
not.
were on a trail, you just didn't know what trail you were on.
And it's not like you're gonna get lost. So one of the Broken Bow or Beavers Bend State Park trails, just a little 1 mile loop. At least we think so, because we might be lost. But if we're not, then it's just a little 1 mile loop. No big deal. Yes, I'm huffing and puffing. A little bit of an incline back there. If you want to go on a mile-long loop and all of a sudden you find yourself on a 7 mile loop up a hill,
Yes.
that might be an issue.
It's got to be a dogwood tree. It's really pretty, kind of like that one in the kitchen.
Yeah?
It's just bright and the flowers. I bet you'd like it.
I see the picture, but I don't see any dogwood.
There's one remnant up there.
Maybe these were dogwoods. They already flowered.
They're already out of bloom.
Yeah.
This
They
one-
were flowering yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
This
right
is
there.
one.
Right there.
Oh,
right above
here.
our heads.
Yeah. See, the white flowers.
Oh yeah. Something smells good.
I tooted.
Nah, I
The
don't think-
flowering
I don't think your
dogwood
feet smell like flowers.
is an understory tree that naturally occurs in the forests of eastern Oklahoma. With its white springtime flowers, bright red fruit, and dark red fall foliage. It is a popular ornamental tree. Oh, it's plentiful in Beavers Bend State Park.
As evidenced by everywhere we walk.
The concrete slab before you is once part of the home site of John T. and Lavina H. Beavers. John was born in Alabama in 1850. Lavina was born in Hochatown Distillery.
There's a lot of ruins on this trail. A lot of history, a lot of dogwoods, a lot of trees. But a lot of the trails, the map doesn't show all the turnoffs, which is interesting. So these are the markers that they use to mark the trail. Unfortunately, they keep on changing colors.
I think that's because we keep changing trails.
That could be as well.
Which way would you go? Put it in the comments below.
It's like one of those books.
Right? Choose your
Turn to page 49 to go right. Turn to page
your
35
destiny.
to go left.
And then, because you can't get out from this side.
Well, I think they let him in and then they backed him out
Oh,
because you wouldn't want him to go all the way through too fast.
true.
But once again, look at that concrete work. What year was this?
There's a crack.
Turn of the century, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a year on the sign.
So 1900s.
Yeah, because the Mrs. Beaver died in 55.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take a map with you and just kind of maybe pay more attention than we did on the names of the trails and where we were exactly at.
Our
You'll be
neighbor,
okay.
our neighbor Diane went on an AARP trail, and she said they lied. It was not an AARP trail, but the trails we went on, there were small children on them, so be aware. Know your limitations. If you need to go out, turn around, just do it. We're gonna do the Friends Trail with our friends.
There's a lot of friends in the parking lot. And on the trail there, like you said, there was nice. We crossed the river several times. There was a couple of places you could get down, put your feet in, which you did for a little bit. Water was a little chilly, I know.
Oh, the water was chilly, but it's kind of nice.
Yeah. And the further you get back into the trails, like everywhere else, the less people you have. So right at the beginning of the trail, you have a conglomeration of people, but get in there a little bit further, and less people, which is good.
We also checked out the Hochatown Saloon.
Yes, I do want to go to Hooker's Bait Shop.
They have live bait at Hookers. We're gonna go to the Hochatown Saloon.
Hochatown Saloon. What's in the Hochatown Saloon?
Beer. We're at the Hochatown Saloon, where we have just ordered some John Wayne nachos.
Nachos. How are they?
Well, my first bite was pretty good. They also have this hamburger-filled Bloody Mary.
Which Dan may or may not get here.
We say yes. I am getting the Belle Star Blueberry Lemonade.
Nice.
What'd you get?
I just had a Coors Banquet.
What are you gonna get to eat?
I think I am having the crispy fried chicken sandwich.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Fried chicken sandwich.
You gotta touch your thing here.
Southern fried BLT.
Very
It looks
good.
like your bacon might be deep fat fried.
Prime
think it is.
rib. And mine's just a regular burger. Look at the
We could have
size.
cherry
fried pies.
Does this one look the same?
So
Give it a try. Right here.
Oh, look at that. All
we get
right.
when we travel with the YouTubers. We have
You have to take pictures of our food. It's hot. All right.
Oh, the distillery. We went to the distillery, the Hochatown Distillery, which was very tasty.
It's fun.
I had the small batch bourbon, which was good. It was really good. I think you had some.
We actually went back. We went there twice.
Yes.
The first time I had a cherry old fashioned. That was very good. They had their cherry garnish were actually soaked in the bourbon. Packs a punch. The next time we went back, I got the oil fire old fashioned, which they smoked. It's a smoked old fashioned, and that was quite delicious as well.
Yep. And nice little tasting room, and then they have an outside seating area as well. You can go outside. Popular this time of year. Oh yes, we went to, I think it was Friday, we stopped at Doughnuttheory in Broken Bow. Found some big kolaches.
They were pretty good.
They were a good size, and they tasted just as good the next day after being heated up. So yeah, the bread or the dough or what have you was really good. The jalapeno sausage was really good. How is it?
It's very good.
Take a look at it. Nice.
I don't know.
Which one did you get?
I got the jalapeno cheddar.
And then we got a Hawaiian one we'll have tomorrow.
Pineapple, she said. Sweet and savory.
Doughnuttheory kolaches, very tasty. Very tasty. So when we got there, it was forecasted clouds
Yes.
and overcast. And even the day of the eclipse, it was cloudy and you could not see the sun.
No, you couldn't
Completely
even
cloudy.
see like the glow of the sun through the clouds. It was just cloudy. So I am prepared with my solar glasses, but it's super cloudy. We think it's getting darker, but
It's happening.
we see no sun.
Until about 2 minutes before the eclipse was supposed to start, the clouds parted.
When the clouds parted, the moon was covering about halfway.
Well, I don't think it was even halfway, just a sliver.
No, it was a little. Well, it might have been more than halfway, but it was more than a sliver. But it was. I don't know, divine intervention or something, because I personally had just like, okay, we're not going to see the sun today. It's just going to get dark. And it had already started to kind of get dark behind the clouds, and I had just resolved to that's what we were going to see.
Yeah, we had our lawn chairs sitting out. We had the blanket with the dogs. We had some cold snacks with us.
A lot of people, like there was probably maybe 20, 30 people out on the grass with us.
Yeah.
And then the clouds parted and the sun came out. The crowd cheered. It was so much fun. And then everybody got excited again.
We also just experienced it. That was kind of the cool thing, is just experiencing it in person without looking through the telephone or the camera. It was neat.
We bought them. We were ready. And then, yeah, it was like, so that's why you had to make this trip, because you already had the glasses. See, yes, we did. We're not going to waste that $275. No way.
You gotta look at it now.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the ring. Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally.
This is what I was telling you about, people.
Okay, Angie, fine.
Yeah.
It's totally dark.
Yeah.
Notice this with or without.
I just
Yeah, we would with
look at
with
it
that
directly,
clouds.
It's like freaking. This is like experiencing something. Yeah.
That's amazing.
You only get this like a couple of times in your life. You see the clouds more.
Yep. Look at this, Leanna.
Yeah, this is like the
Wow.
Oh, here's Tokyo. No idea.
So all you poo-pooers out there, I'm not driving for the Eclipse. You got to do it. That's got to be on the bucket list.
Yeah, and this 50-60%, I talked to a few friends that saw that. Not even close to the totality of it completely blocking the sun, getting dark, and then just slowly. I mean, it lasted for a long time. I think it lasted for a good 7 minutes. Was it 4?
It's 4 minutes. I think 4.5.
So it was an event.
So thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you have a state park in your area that we should check out, make sure to put it in the comments below.
All right. See you on YouTube.
Thanks for watching.
Coolest thing ever. That is the coolest thing ever.
Toby's like, what the hell? Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't see. Is my my flash is on. That's what.
What's the point of an eclipse? You don't see the sun?
That is the point. Hey, you guys.
The definition of
We're
an eclipse,
really
no sun.
experiencing the eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
We see no sun.